most people's financial woes isn't just a lack of education, it's also changing their behavior. So have you ever sort of thought about how you present the plan that leads to them sticking to it, or how to support them in paying their mortgage down? Like, what's helped you behaviorally?
Behavioral, the behavior is quite important. I think for me, the way I see it is not judging. I had a client whom I wanted to I actually assisted with budgeting, and what her feedback was that I never judged her, regardless of how much she was spending or how much debt she had. I never judged her, and I think sometimes we're humans, we tend to judge, and letting letting your client know that this is a safe space. You can tell me what you need to tell me, and I wouldn't judge you, and then from that point of view, clients can then be able to freely be vulnerable to actually share their financial woes, as you put it. And just me saying, okay, I'm going to hold you through this process. I'm going to be your accountability person or friend. Don't make it too serious. People tend not to like things too serious. Casual, because that's the Kiwi way. You know, so just making it fun, and your mind doesn't see that something too serious that I start getting anxious about it, you know. Just you as a financial advisor, you also need to check your behavior, because that would then reflect on your client's mindset as well, or behavior. So you want to be calm, you want to ensure that you are not judgy. You want to ensure that you are basically letting them know that they can trust you. Trust is really, really important. Um, and I guess you'll be fine after that.
Yeah, it's interesting. It's like I find most things that you regret doing is an attempt to fill some void. Like, whether it's substance, whether it's buying something for shopping, you're trying to fill some internal void, or like fashion is a way to express yourself to the world.
Yeah, creativity. Exactly.
Creativity. So what has sort of helped you on your financial journey? Like do you have like a smile account, or how have you sort of made iterations in your life to be financially free?
So I think diversifying, not diversity. Diversifying is the key. So I have different accounts, and I personalize it based on what I want that account to do for me. So if it's a savings account, it could be for shopping or groceries. I name it that, and then I funnel funds into that account. If it's for shopping, because every girl loves to shop, I try as much as possible to, also funnel funds into it, but not as much, because I know I have a goal. My goal is to be financially free, and not spend as much. So everything is just basically labeling the account and ensuring that you are disciplined to follow what you've actually set up. And there are times while you will, mess up, once in a while. And that's okay. That's okay. Because if you're too hard on yourself, then it ruins the whole purpose of it. It's not fun anymore. And when something is not fun, you tend to start slowly, um, just missing the whole purpose. And you don't want that, right? So I try to make it fun. I have a shopping account, I have a travel account, and then I have my main investments account where I know, okay, I have to do it regardless of whatever. If I don't, I can actually forego not putting money in my shopping account, but for the investment account, I have to. That's just a given, because yes, I want to have fun, but I also like to make money as well. So, and financial planning is just key. It's just how you plan yourself, being disciplined, and you'll be fine.
And do you have any advice for, let's say, those husbands out there? They've got a wife that loves to shop, and you don't want to be cheap. You don't want to be like, "Hey, honey, like, can you like dial back? You've got 10 hats this week. Like, can we maybe do six?" How would you go about approaching that conversation without, leading to divorce?
Well, I think before you married her, you already knew she loved to shop, right? So it's a behavior that has been already created by this woman that you love, and it's going to be honest, it's going to be quite hard to change. But what you can do is, rather than immediately trying to put a stop to that behavior, you slowly do it. Rather than going to get a Hermes, you could go for a cheaper bag. Rather than it's just you're still shopping, but on a budget, a cheaper way of doing it. And it's also how you present it to your wife or to your spouse. Presentation matters. We sometimes people think women are shallow. To be honest, no, we're very easy, easy to please. That's how I see it. And it's how you present yourself, how you show the joy you show in actually letting your wife or your spouse know that, see, I know you love this. However, this is what we can afford at the time. It doesn't mean I'll not get you what you need, at a future date, but for now, this is what we can afford, and make it fun, and she'll be fine. That's how I see it. Planning is key. Financial planning is key, honestly.
Interesting. What does like shopping mean to you? Because I err on the I need to take more pride in the way I present myself. I've been told that, so I'm slowly making change. I managed to get a haircut and whatnot. But what what is actually what does shopping mean to you? Like, what is it? Is it a form of self-expression? Like, or is it because you mentioned you have a shopping account? You might not be buying clothes. You might be buying something else. But yeah, what does shopping mean to you?
I think it's just a way for me to just uh relax the stress.
Cool.
So I shop for not for a lot of things. I'm not particular. I do love perfumes a lot, and watches. Um, and there are other things that I like to buy, but I know at the back of my mind that I need to be sensible when shopping. So I prefer online shopping actually to go into a store. And what I do is, when I know that I've hit my budget or my max, I just do window shopping online. So I
Look,
go to a site, add all the items to the cart, and look at it and stare and stare and stare and just close the laptop. I'm like, okay, I'm all right. I'm all right. Because like I said, it's just a way for me to relax. And if I can add all those things to my my cart, it just feels like I'm purchasing it. And then when I'm done, rather than check out, I'll just close my laptop. I'm all good. So it's just relaxing for me, to be honest. It's just like watching a movie. I use it to just relax. And my husband actually
yeah.
was shopping more than me. Yeah, so you can imagine. But we're grateful that we're both financially sensible to know when to shop and when not to shop as well.